Hi and welcome. It is, let's see, Tuesday, February 12th, and my name is Kelly, and welcome to my channel. This is a FlossTube video, which means I will show you the things I've been working on, especially those involving embroidery floss and maybe some yarn. So let's see, and as always I have my best buddy Wally here sharing my chair. Say hello, Wally. Say hello, my bud. He's tired. He wants me to go sit down so he can curl up. He does not want me to do a video today. He wants me to snuggle with him, and it's a good day for that. It's very cold here and the sky is gray, and I can see the snow coming in, and it's supposed to snow here today, overnight, and tomorrow. And yeah, so we'll have some snow to go with that cold. What have I been up to? I have been seeing some new subscribers, so thank you very much. I truly appreciate that. I do other things besides FlossTube. I also make journals and junk journals, and I work with clay. I make dolls. Yeah, you never know what you're going to see here. And I hope you enjoy that, because I like to be a little bit eclectic. Anyway, cross stitch. It has been a very slow month so far for me with cross stitch. I've had frogs visiting. Wally hasn't chased them away. It's really kind of sad. Just a second, because right now he's trying to jump down. Go ahead. Let me let the dog down out of the chair. You going down? No? He doesn't know what he wants. Anyway, so I have been working on a few things, and I was just going to show you stuff, but I think what I'm going to do instead is I did do some clips. So let me insert the clips here, and I will be back. Hi and welcome. This is my first clip. I'm hoping to I'm going to make a concentrated effort to stay constant with this, because I like the way it helps me keep track too. Anyway, this is February 5th. My 96th FlossTube video was yesterday. Yay. And so last night, after I finished a bunch of other things, I worked on my mini Manhattan Wonderland. I say mini because this is the mini size. And being mini, I'm doing it on 25 count, and the finished design on 25 count is a 10¼ inches wide by 13 inches high. So I guess mini is relative. Anyway, I really like this. I was struggling, if you remember, with all this light color, because the grids on my magic guide really show through it. And there's a lot of white, and it's kind of hard to distinguish between the white floss, the gray floss, and the grid lines and all that stuff. But I persevered. I got through some of this corner, and believe it or not, I did get down to this black already in page 1, so woohoo. And I'll show you where I am. So I stitched quite a while last night, even though you can't probably tell. I put in a bunch of white, and now I've gotten down into the black, and it's gotten to be a lot easier going, and I do like working in this little hoop, so that's good. So this is for my 1200 stitches on Full Coverage Fanatics, and it's going well, so that makes me happy. And then I've decided that for Halloween, and if you've heard my FlossTube video, then you know that the 14th of February is Valentine's Day, and on February 13th, the 13th of every month, is Dark 13 stitching in honor of Halloween stitching, because lots of people like to stitch Halloween. Well, there's multimedia groups that are doing Halloween, which is a mashup of Halloween and Valentine's Day. kind of gloomy here, so excuse my shadows. I have my lights on. So in honor of Halloween, I just decided that I'm going to work on my Heaven and Earth design. This is artwork by Sherry Gerhardt, and it's called Simply Meant to Be, and it's Jack Skellington and Sally and Zero, and then there's Mr. Oogly Boogly's face up here in the moon. And yeah, I've decided I'm going to work on this for the 13th and the 14th for Halloween, because hey, you know, they're simply meant to be, and they're pretty creepy. So I was looking for a sugar skull and roses, but I think what I'm going to do is Simply Meant to Be. So that'll be fun. I look forward to that. And another chart that I'm looking at seriously is another Heaven and Earth design, because you can't, you know, you just can't be too much crazy. So the other piece that I may start this month is Queen Elizabeth. She's got a lot of 3371 in her. I think 3 skeins, almost 4 skeins of 3371. And I hope that it's not too bad, but I really love her. I had considered her for Halloween too, because if you look at her, she's got a heart design behind her head and in her crown. And if you look closely, I don't know if the picture's going to show it, but her little gift, which is kind of a Halloween chocolate, is a little mouse dangling from her paw. Delicately, she's, you know, cupping her other hand under it in case it drops. But yeah, so that'll be my other start for February, is going to be Queen Elizabeth. But I'm going to work on Simply Meant to Be in honor of my Monster Mash Halloween. So anyway, thanks, and I will see you in the next clip. Hi, and welcome. This is February 6th, and for all my talk yesterday about things I want to start, I actually have to find fabric for the bigger pieces that I want to start. And Magic Guide is out of stock on 1, 2, 3 stitch. Darn it all. Anyway, so I'm looking for that. But in the meantime, I got an idea. So I went to I was looking for a small pattern to work for a specific purpose that I can't mention here because it will be a surprise. But I looked at the Ultimate Cross Stitch Birds magazine. Now there are some absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous, colorful, lovely pieces in this magazine. I really like it. And the one that I thought I would like to do, let me get to it, because of course it's way in the back. And I have a post-it note so I don't give away any pattern, is right here. Budgie Buddies, and that's way back on page 145. But I just thought that that was just too cute. I used to always have parakeets when I was a kid. Parakeets, dogs, and cats, even rabbits. And they all lived together wonderfully in the house with 3 kids, my mother, my father, my grandfather, and my mother's aunt, Kate. And we did not have a big house. We only had 3 bedrooms. So, hey, you know, family ties. So anyway, Budgie Buddies. Let's get off that rabbit trail. Yeah, I just thought that that was so pretty. And it's so different. You know, you don't, at least on FlossTube, you know, I see a lot of people doing samplers and prim stuff and vintage stuff, and that's really not me. I grew up at a time where, like I said, there was a lot of people in my family, and my father kind of supported us all, and wasn't a lot to go around. So vintage and prim stuff, hey, I had lots of worn out stuff. I like new stuff. Sorry. Not sorry. I guess it's just a matter of taste and experience. So anyway, this is my start. I just started it yesterday and I've worked on it, and you can see that it's really, really tiny. And that's 25 count Lugana, and it's just white. And I'm actually doing it 2/1 which I know is bulky, and yes, it is hard to pull the threads through sometimes, but I want it to be really sturdy for the finish that I have in mind. So yeah, I think that they're going to be really cute, and I may go into some other patterns in this book and pick out some maybe pink flowers or some greenery to put around them, and see what I come up with. So I hope that you're having a lovely day. It's gotten cold here again. We have an expected high of 38 degrees Fahrenheit, but the sun is out and it's a beautiful, beautiful day. So I'm looking forward to enjoying it, and I hope you enjoy it too. Thanks for watching. I'll be back. Hi, and welcome. It's February 7th. It's kind of an overcast day today, but I just thought I would stop and show you how far I've gotten with my budgies. Yeah, this is about it for yesterday. I was working on them last night, and yeah, they're coming along pretty cute. I think I do wish that I'd only used 1/1 instead of 2/1 on 25 count, but I just wanted them to be tough because I have a finishing thought, but yeah, I just want it to have good wear. So, yep, those are the budgies. Hi, and welcome. This is February 11th. It's a Monday, and I was going to do a FlossTube video today, but I think I'm going to wait and do it tomorrow. But I am going to show you what I plan to work on for a while today. And this is my Flamingos in Flight. It is a counted canvas piece. I have a tendency to call it needlepoint, but it is counted canvas. And yeah, I am, actually I've already done a little bit, but it was very little. And then I realized I should make a clip because I think I skipped the last couple of days. Yesterday I didn't craft it all. And I don't think I crafted on Saturday either. I made a carrot cake from scratch for my granddaughter's 18th birthday. And we went to a place called Magic Wings, which is a butterfly sanctuary. And it is just beautiful. It's in Massachusetts. So anyway, for today, I'm going to work on Flamingos in Flight. And this is the piece. This is how far I am. I did these two little triangles, half squares, this morning. So I'm really looking forward to working on this for a little bit more. I will show you in my FlossTube video where I stand with my budgie buddies, and I've also worked a little bit on Manhattan Wonderland. So yeah, fun things. I hope you're having a great day, and I will see you in my video. Hi, this is a prequel to the FlossTube video because I forgot to show this in my video that I've already finished making. So now I've got to insert this as the end of my clips. I'm having that kind of a day. Anyway, this is Flamingos in Flight, and I said yesterday that I was going to be working on this, and I did work on this for a little while yesterday. And that's how far I've gotten. Let me see if I can put white under it. Yeah, kind of pretty. I think I'm a little bit off, so yeah, but it still looks good, so I'm happy. And I will be working on this again sometime soon. Okay, so that's pretty much what I've been up to this past week. I don't feel like I've accomplished much of anything, so bear with me. I will show you where I stand on Budgie Buddies, and for this I think I'm actually going to stitch it again. I'm going to try to finish this really tiny one, but I'm going to stitch it again on bigger fabric because this small one just isn't doing it justice. And I really like it because I like parakeets. Don't have any, but I really like them. So this is what it looks like so far, and I think they're adorable. And I'm going to stitch them again, make them bigger, but I do want to finish this. So, and that was out of Ultimate Cross Stitch Birds. And if you want to see a flip through of this magazine, Christine Calico. I will try to remember to link her channel below. She did a beautiful walkthrough of this magazine. Yeah, and there are some phenomenal birds in there. Look at the one on the back cover. Isn't that peacock beautiful? And I'll show you the one on the front cover. Yeah, this is a really good magazine. If you like birds, there are a lot of really good bird patterns in there. Anyway, so that's where I stand with Budgie Buddies. But it's going to be bigger before I finish it. And then, let's see, the other thing I worked on is I did work on my Manhattan Wonderland for my 1200 stitches. And no, I haven't reached 1200 stitches yet, but I will. And I'll remind you, that's what that one looks like. It is a Haid. The artwork is by Jane Wooster Scott, and I think it is beautiful. And I actually started another color pink. So what you're seeing here is kind of the border for page 1, and these are kind of rooftops here. This is the lower corner, and I've been putting some other, a darker shade of pink in. So that's where I stand on that. Hopefully I get further soon. And let's see. Did I work on anything else? You know, I think for cross stitching, that may have been it. Let me check my book. It's really, for me, it's slim pickings in the cross stitching thing. Yeah, I didn't work on my in the garden shed at all this past week. Let's see. I did work on my crocheted blanket, and I've been enjoying that. And I thought, well, first I'll show you the blanket. I don't know if I can get it all in. Let's see. I'll just do it like that. It's really pretty, and it has beautiful colors. Love this cantaloupe orangey color up here, especially with this periwinkle. And there's mauve on either side of the periwinkle, and down here there's a beautiful blue. And I have started on my second ball of this yarn, so I'm not sure how big this is actually going to be. It may just be a wrap, nice big wrap for on the sofa, but that's okay. And this is my second cake of this yarn. And I do have the wrapper. It's a Lion brand, and it's called Mandala, and it's Pegasus. So I'll show you that on the back, and that's Pegasus. So yeah, it's going to be really pretty. I love these colors. And I'll show you what I've been... I will show you this. I have one of these wooden yarn bowls, and this is from Darn Good Yarn. And what it is you put your yarn in here, and then you pull this way, and it keeps your ball under control. And that's great, but these cakes, move that. The cakes don't really fit. I mean, they fit in it, but they don't really give you much more room, and it probably only fits because I've been using it. So what I've been using is one of these like terrarium bowls that you can buy in Joann's or AC Moore or Walmart's or anywhere. And I've been keeping my cake in there on its side. And I'm using a size K crochet hook. And this is one of those cool ones I need a watch battery for, but that, yeah, I guess it did light up. Yeah, I don't know if you can see that, but the hook actually lights up so you can use it in the dark, which is kind of cool. And then you can turn it off. So, yeah. Anyway, that's what I've been doing, and this can, even if I want to crochet at night in bed a little while, I can just set it right in that glass bowl and it doesn't go anywhere. And then I can just, my whole piece just kind of fits right on top there. So yeah, I'm really enjoying that. I love the colors. And I think I said before, I'm not following any pattern. This is just me winging it the way I usually do. And so I started out with some single crochet rows, and then I went to some double crochet rows, and now I'm doing what's called a lemon peel stitch, which is a single and double. And that's all you do. You do a single crochet, a double crochet, a single crochet, a double crochet, all the way across. And then coming back, you double crochet in the single and you single crochet in the double. And that makes this really interesting pattern in the stitch. And it's really easy to do. So yeah, I really enjoy that. And let's see. And tomorrow is February 13th. So that is dark stitching. And I said that I wanted to do something for Halloween. So for Halloween, I didn't find a new pattern that I wanted to try because the Etsy store never got back to me about the size of the pattern that I was interested in. And it was really kind of cool. It was almost like a cross, but it had a couple of skulls, but it was all pink roses. It was really pretty. And it struck me as Halloween, a cross between Halloween and Valentine's Day. So what I've decided is to try third time is the charm. Let's see. And I'm going to restart Jack and Sally. And this is a Heaven and Earth design, and the title is actually Simply Meant to Be, and the artwork is by Cherry Gerhardt. And I just love it. I think it is beautiful, and I'm going to start it. I did have enough fabric that I can start it on a piece of gridded. So I am all set. So tomorrow I will restart that and see how far I get in the next 2 days for Halloween. I am determined. I am determined that I'm going to get this one started. Yep. So there is that. I have been watching a lot of, well, not a lot. I've watched some FlossTube, and I've been really enjoying it. And queued up for me to watch next is Amanda, the Lazy Stitcher. Hi, Amanda. I'm glad to see you back. I can't wait to watch your video. I haven't watched it yet. I noticed it this morning. Let's see. I have been watching videos of other kinds too, because it's, I don't know, I like so many things. Just like a lot of us. I'm a very eclectic crafter. I'm also reading a lot of James Patterson books on my Overdrive app, which is the Free Library Association app. And I'm going to see. And so right now the one I'm just started is Private Down Under, but I'm reading his private series. And I think Private Down Under is book number 6 in the series. So I've got 3 of them queued up. And I think they just loaned another book to me, which is Michael Connors, maybe? A Michael Connors book. And these books are good. I enjoy them, but they're not for the faint of heart. They can be pretty graphic. Some of it, you know, I'm not a fan of either, but once I can get past that part, I just find the stories interesting. It's kind of a cross between Pinkertons and the CIA and MI5, because one of them is Private London. So, and the one I just finished was Private Berlin. So supposedly this detective agency that's based out of Los Angeles is also located in major cities around the world. And it's I mean, if you like crime, and some of it's pretty serious crime that you pray to God doesn't happen every day, for sure. Uh, it's interesting. You know, it's just interesting. So that's kind of what I'm into right now. And I'm also going to rewatch The King and I. I'm just waiting for my younger granddaughter, Samantha, to be here um, because Mary Rose talked about The King and I, and she had a link to YouTube video of Shall We Dance um, on her last FlossTube video. And that is one of my most favorite movies. And I love it colorized, but the Yul Brynner version is really fun. So I told Sammy we would watch that. And this past weekend for my other granddaughter, Jacqueline's 18th birthday, I took them to Massachusetts to Magic Wings, which is a butterfly conservatory, which is amazing. Absolutely amazing. And then we went up the road and we went to the Yankee Candle Company, and that's their headquarters in the Northeast, is there in Massachusetts, in Deerfield. So we went there, and it's a huge place. It has all kinds of stuff. And in there we bought a mix, you know, just a little packet of dip mix, and Sammy was really excited to try that. So I figure this coming weekend, if she's at my house, we would mix that dip up and have pretzels and watch The King and I. So that just sounds like a good thing to do on a kind of cold, hopefully snowy winter day. Because right now it's cold. Most of the snow is actually melted, but it's melted down to where it's all ice. I have ice everywhere. So I prefer snow. Thank you very much. Let's see. I've also worked with some clay this week, and I don't have it over here where I can show you, but I'm making some flower canes. Along the lines of what Turtle Soup Beads does. She's another great crafts person. She does polymer clay, and she's got a bead supply that makes mine look like one small container in the corner of my room. And if you've seen my bead video, you know I have quite a few beads. Well, if you watch hers, she's got 2 videos, because she's got a studio that is beautiful. She even has a chandelier in it. And she shows her beads there. And then she takes us into her house, and she shows us even more beads. This woman has, like, the best bead store going on. Anyway, yeah. So I guess what I'm saying is I'm having fun. I am doing all kinds of things, even though I don't feel like I'm accomplishing a whole lot of anything. I'm having fun playing. And other than that, I guess I don't have a lot else to say. We have a cold going through the house right now. So that's not a lot of fun. Oh, I am adopting another dog. He's going to be fixed on Saturday, and then I will do a video with him when he's feeling better. I'm actually adopting my granddaughter's boyfriend's dog because his father wants the dog out of his house because he'd like to fix his house up to sell. So I didn't want the dog to go to a shelter, but he's part St. Bernard, part Rottweiler, and his name is Duke. And I think in my mind I will always call him John Wayne because this dog is a talker. He sounds like he's growling, and he sounds like he's going to bite you, but he's talking. And I went and I met him, and he's a really good dog. And I can't wait to show him to you. Yeah, it's always something new at my house. My 19-year-old fish is doing well. Still being a fish. I wish I knew more about goldfish, but I guess I know enough if he's lived 19 years. So that's good. And now I'm rambling. So I hope you are all well and that you're enjoying your craft and your needlework. And until the next time, be kind and be courageous and in all things, be colorful. Thanks for watching, and take care, and God bless.